Hi everyone, this is Tanya from SoulDustAcademy.com, and I am here with your May 2016 tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Aries. I am doing things a little differently here. I'm going to try to focus on the cards this month. And I don't think you'll be able to see the spread, but I'll hold them up. I'm also going to do a little bit of a different spread, so we'll see how that works. So, messages for Aries for the month of May 2016. Messages for Aries for the month of May 2016. All right, I'm using Ellen Dugan's Witches Tarot deck. Let's just see what's happening for you. We'll do it that way. Just going to do a 7-card spread here. And again, I'll hold each one up after I lay them all out here for you. Let's see what's happening for you, Aries. Okay, interesting. Okay, so in the past, this is the Karma card. It's called the Karma card in this deck. But in the regular Rider-Waite deck, this is the Judgment card. So this can mean anything or indicate anything from a new beginning to a feeling the call of destiny to respecting the cycles in life, and in the sense of karma here, what goes around comes around kind of thing. So these are all aspects that may have been happening in your past, in the fairly recent past. So that's what's kind of informing the month of May here. In the present, for right now as we head into May, out of April and into May, we have the Six of Pentacles. And this is a card of giving and receiving. It's a positive card. Whether you're going to be on the end of giving or receiving is up to the particular circumstances of your own life. But it is that cycle of, things coming in, things going out. You're sharing things and you're receiving things. It's really important to maintain in life. And so the fact that you're giving, that this card is here in the present is a really positive indication that as we're heading into May, you are in a good place. You're open to giving and receiving. So I would say that's a very positive indication. In the future, you have the Fool card. And so because this reading is for the month of May, I would say that the month holds for you a lot of promise, a lot of potential for new beginnings, kind of a blank slate in a way. Be open to taking risks where they're indicated, be open to new opportunities. I feel like it's spring, and we have that, there's this feeling about your life as you go into May of anything can happen. You're positive, you're optimistic, and I think there's every reason to be, that there will be new developments happening in every area of your life. So this is also a very positive card, positive indication here. So as we move up here to the top card of the 7-card spread, your best path forward here with the circumstances, and you have the 5 of Swords. Okay, so in this particular deck, the 5 of Swords is kind of it's not a bad card, but it's, fives typically indicate some measure of challenge. It's kind of an embarrassment, particularly in this deck. This card indicates a feeling of embarrassment, a feeling of kind of, maybe some foibles having gone on recently. So because this card is in the best path forward position for you for May, I would say that it's important for you to maintain a sense of taking things lightly. Don't get stuck on the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. laugh at yourself and pick yourself up and carry on kind of thing. That's the best way forward here for you, regardless of what challenges may be happening. Just maintain a light heart and a positive outlook, and just keep moving forward. Okay. So the fifth card here is other people in your life, surrounding circumstances. And you have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is a card of, typically it can be called the miser card. You can see here this man is holding very tightly onto this pentacle. And, you know, it can be people around you are not giving of themselves, you know, going back to this Six of Pentacles earlier. Maybe you're the one who's doing all the giving and people in your life are kind of taking or not giving as much. That could be one way that this is playing out. But other people in your life may be, you know, holding back for whatever reason, in whatever reason, whether that's in relationships or financially or with information or whatever it may be. The other way that this Four of Pentacles can work out when it's showing up with regard to other people is that they may be clinging on too tightly to you. You know, maybe you're in a relationship and your partner is not giving you enough space. That can be another way that this is playing out here. So that may be some challenges that you're facing with other people in your life in May. Not terrible though. Nothing that you can't handle. Moving on to the sixth card, your obstacles or your fears. You have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, you can see here, the picture really is worth 1,000 words with this card in this deck. This is a guy, he has his sword raised, kind of ready for whatever may come along. He looks like he's very prepared to defend himself, very prepared to, you know, to battle if that's necessary. So he's kind of on his guard. Pages can also be the bearers of messages, and swords is the suit of air and the mind. So you may be on the alert, or perhaps you're fearing, you know, that there will be these battles happening in your life, or maybe you're fearing messages from other people, you know, that may be somewhat combative. Maybe you're just afraid of that, or maybe there are some true messages of, you know, some challenging messages or exchanges that may need to happen. Maybe those are the obstacles that you're facing. So the advice here again, I would go back to the Five of Swords. Don't take anything too seriously. Just keep a light heart, particularly with regard to yourself. Don't take yourself or your relationships or really anything too seriously. You know, think through it and do what's indicated, what's necessary, but keep moving, keep positive, and just let things work themselves out. So the obstacles, the fears, maybe nothing more than fears this here. Maybe you won't need to go into battle. So keep that in mind, to just stay on your guard, stay alert, but try to maybe set a goal for yourself to avoid really engaging in any negative exchanges of any sort. And the very last card for you for April here, Aries, is the Seven of Swords. This is the outcome. And the Seven of Swords here is, again, Swords is an air card, or it's a sign of the, it's the suit of air, which is of the mind. And I'm just looking here. You have 3 sword cards. So it's going to be a month of air for you. And air is not bad. As a fire sign, you get along with air quite well. But here it's the recommendation here is to kind of maybe think outside the box a little bit, see if you can find creative solutions to whatever is going on in your life. And you will walk away a winner. Also, this card can be warning you that there may be some dishonesty going on in any negotiations or you know, work situations or business deals that you have going on. But just be a little bit wary that there isn't any dishonesty going on, that somebody isn't trying to pull a fast one on you. So just maybe keep your eye out for that. But as far as your own action, make sure that you are also being in integrity, that you're not you know, pulling any fast ones over on anybody else, and otherwise just try to be creative about finding solutions that work for everybody with everything that's going on in your life. And that's the outcome for May. So not a half bad month for you, Aries. I wish you all the very best. Again, my name is Tanya. My website is my website is souldustacademy.com, and if you're interested in you know, learning the tarot, I have a tarot class there and lots of other classes there, online classes designed to help you live the life of your dreams. So again, I wish you all the best for May 2016, Aries, and I will see you next time.